frustrating. Especially since, talking about these toxic fandoms, you see these guys do the toxic shit. They do a live stream, people are just throwing money at them. Just a tidal wave of money. I'm like, why? Why are you giving this jackhole all your money? All he's doing is fueling this fucking toxic outrage culture. So, yeah, I guess I gotta be more toxic. Star Wars sucks. Fucking woke crap. So Star woke, more like. I just can't do it. The MCU, yeah. There's a great video that Carlatin posted the other day on the Discord. It was a TikToker, I think, and it was his take on all that. And he was talking about how a lot of these YouTubers who were talking about the new Thor movie failing and being overly woke and stuff like that, their videos were posted before the movie even came out. Like, okay, how do you know it's gonna fail? You're just saying that to rile up your viewers. Like, it was immediately shown for what it was. Just stirring up shit for views. Yeah, most people complaining haven't seen the movie. I saw one like that was actually somebody who's followed me for a long time. He was doing a video about Masters of the Universe Revelation, and I watched a bit of it, and I was like, he's literally just parroting all of the other opinions out there. He's not having any opinion of his own. And he even said in the video, he let slip in the video that he hadn't seen the whole thing. He says, but I've seen enough of it. He just quickly added it, but I've seen enough of it. It's like, so you haven't seen it then, is what you're saying. You haven't even seen it, have you? You just read some stuff on the internet, looked at some other YouTube videos, and now you're doing your own outrage video, really knowing jack shit about it, having not even seen it. So I responded to him, because I mean, I'm someone that he watches and whose opinion he respects. So I tried to set him straight, but he was like, well, I respect your opinion, but I just don't think that's right. It's more like a parody. It's like, Kevin Smith does comedy. It's more like a parody of Master of the Universe Revelation. It's not, or Master of the Universe. It's not like a proper continuation like he said it was going to be. And it's like, have you watched it? God. I watched it. I'll tell you right now, I didn't watch all of it. I watched the first 4 of the first 5 episodes, of the first half of it. So I saw enough to get the gist of the direction they were going, and I liked it. I thought it was interesting. It was different. We were getting to see some of the side characters get some time in the spotlight, which they didn't get a lot of in the original show. And they're complaining, oh, He-Man's barely even in it. It's like, well, he's in pretty much the entire second half, so... It's like people with Walking Dead, for example, who complain that there's too much drama, too much soap opera bullshit. It's like, alright, well, it's that soap opera bullshit, the character development and the story of the human characters that are what make it compelling, what make you care when those characters die. If it was just an hour of zombie killing, as it seems they wanted, then it would be a fucking boring show. There was an early episode where they were trying to get a zombie was in their water well. So they were trying to get him out of the water well, and the whole thing was, it was very character focused. It was character driven. It was focusing on the relationships between the characters and then learning to work together and stuff like that. Ones who were previously antagonistic. Blah blah blah. There was a lot going on. But all these people focused on was the fact that when they finally got the zombie almost out of the water, he split in half and his lower half dropped back into the well. basically meaning that the well is now completely contaminated and all their efforts were for naught. So because they failed in their goal, that was terrible writing. Oh yeah? Is every day of your life all hunky-dory and happy, happy sunshine? No, it isn't. This is about life. This is about the lives of these characters. They're not going to win every battle. They're not going to succeed at every goal. They're going to try. Sometimes they'll succeed. Sometimes they'll fail. That's fucking life. So it made me so mad because I thought it was a great episode. And I saw what they were doing. And so many people who I thought were intelligent people were just all outraged. Like, well, that episode was a total waste of time. It's like, no, it fucking wasn't. You got vital character development in there and showed that, yeah, the good guys don't always win. Just like in life. So. There's soap opera bullshit in all of Romero's films. Oh, yeah, the zombie films. Yeah, for sure. Your characters are supposed to fail. That's the day one screenwriting 101 stuff. Well, yeah, it's like, why can't they just... I hate the villain, and why do they have to have such horrible things happen to the characters? Because it's conflict for them to overcome. If they're just having a happy day in the sunshine and just, killing zombies and having a grand old time and everybody's getting along, realize how fucking boring that would be? Without conflict, you have no story. Period. It's like what you say, screenwriting 101. You literally need to put your characters through hell. Or people who get all pissy about the middle chapter of a trilogy, like The Last Jedi. They failed at a bunch of stuff. Yeah, they did. And they will succeed in the third part of the trilogy, because that's how story structure works. The middle act is when you bring your characters to their lowest point. That's literally how it works. You bring them to their lowest point. You beat them into the ground. And then in the third part, that's when they rise above it and triumph. Look at a fucking Rocky movie if you want like a perfect microcosm of that story structure. Every single one follows the same pattern. Where he goes and he fights the champ and he gets the tar beat out of him and he's all doesn't believe in himself anymore. But then he gets a pep talk from Mickey or whatever, and then he goes and he trains even harder, and then he comes back for a rematch and he wins. And we all cheer. You know? It should be a video. Yeah, maybe. The problem is, when I do these off-the-cuff rants, it's not planned or anything. If I sit down and try to do it as a video, I'm just like, durr. You know? So. All these people saying, that was terrible writing. You don't know the first fucking thing about writing. You really don't. 90% of you people who complain about bad writing. Just not even the most basic, fundamental understanding of how story structure works. You want to complain about writing? Learn how writing is actually done. Learn about the 3-act structure. And I guarantee you, if you take that and apply it to all these things you're complaining about, you're going to be really shocked by how perfectly they all fit that structure. Doesn't matter if you like it or not. You can not like it. But to say it's bad writing, you better fucking have a very fundamental understanding, at the very least, of how writing structure works. There's a lot of these people I see complaining about it. Do not. Clearly, do not. Oh God, yeah, that was just so disgusting. Some of the comments about Moses Ingram. I mean, and the simple fact of the matter is, her story arc was fucking amazing. Incredibly well written. So many twists and turns and surprises that I didn't see coming. And it all fit together perfectly, like a puzzle. Like any good story should. Not to mention, she's a fucking amazing actress. And brought that character to life. I mean, I was totally invested in that character. I want to see a series about that character, you know? Reva, third sister, she was amazing. So sick of this toxic, racist, misogynist, sexist bullshit. Just get over yourself.